So what'd you start out at on incline? You remember?
Probably 15, if that.
15. Yeah.
Yeah. So 35
Now you're bashing 35 out. That's right.
It was embarrassing.
As embarrassing as Joel's haircut. So Ajax is all about the incline bench.
Yeah.
He's like, even if you feel depressed, do more incline. If you feel fat, do more incline. Yeah.
I should always be doing more incline.
Yeah. If your wife's about to leave you, do more incline. It's serious. That's what he does. His solution is do more incline.
The modern day therapy.
Yeah. So what do you think is the biggest challenge about doing incline bench?
The additional shoulders rather than flat bench, for sure. I suppose with us, it's that it's so close to the ground. But
Okay, but that's the thing of this
the
setup, right?
But incline in general,
Yeah.
I think it's shoulders. Especially for me, shoulders.
Okay.
Hard.
So you think if your shoulders weren't holding you back, you could do more incline?
Yeah, for sure. Because it's that pain.
What about that arching of the back or whatever that we all seem to be doing?
Yeah, and I think that's because we're so low. So I think if we were higher, at least we wouldn't get that arch so high.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we're trying to constantly do heavier weight.
Yeah. So when you're doing your incline, what goes through your head? What are you trying to actualize mentally?
Power! Don't die!
Don't die.
Whatever you do, don't drop it on your face.
No, but don't they say that like you have to? It's a mind game as much as it is a muscle game.
Yeah.
That you have to think. These are the muscles that I'm engaging. This is the mechanics that I'm doing to get the form right.
So because I looked on YouTube and stuff, I try and get my back kind of not fully like my shoulders, but like back, breathe in.
So you're trying to like draw your shoulder blades in together.
Kind of back, yeah.
Bring them together.
So I can breathe in more into my chest. That's what I've heard that you need to do, and it does seem to help, and it seems to do less pain on my shoulder.
So you actually think that?
Yeah, but when I do, sometimes I forget.
When I do, I do think it. But when I don't, I don't think it.
When I don't, I'm just thinking, don't die.
Okay, so is that the only thing? Are you thinking? What about the position where the bar comes down and then goes up?
Yeah,
like, is it supposed to be a linear up and down, or does it kind of angle?
I think so. When you start, they say it's got to be in front of your eyes, and then when you put it up, then it's got to be like it's got to
nipple
be
level,
there, about nipple level. So I can find myself because I'm pushing back. I'm lower than nipple level.
Okay.
And then
but is it once you start? Is it supposed to stay at nipple level and just go up and down? And what mistakes do we make then?
We go too far. At least me and Daniel, we go too far down.
Too far down.
Yeah, because we push.
So you're going below the nipple.
Yeah, but I think it's more that we're pushing our bodies up.
Oh, I see.
Further up the seat, and that makes it. So.
Okay, and then when you go up, I feel like at least I go higher than nipple.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes.
At the end.
The
last one.
Yeah.
You're trying to find the.
Yeah.
Let me just get that rack.
What about balance and lopsidedness? Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you suffer from any like?
It's normally my shorts, shorts.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Shorts, whatever. Shoulder.
Yeah. So anyone that's watching this, if they have any tips about what?
Give it to us.
Just
like form.
Yeah.
I think we should try that bench because I think it's wider and that might help me. I'm not sure about you guys. But because it's wider because I'm wider, I think that might help. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm just a smidge bigger.
So what do you think is the biggest challenge that you have on incline? I mean, obviously,
all of it.
Yeah.
But it's basically staying flat. I mean,
Staying
staying
flat.
inclined. Yeah, I
right.
naturally go flat.
Your back jumps up. And do you think you're doing that because one shoulder is weaker than the other, or?
My shoulders are always sore.
They're always sore.
Always sore.
Right.
Since we've started gym.
To recover your shoulders.
It's not about recovering. It's because I sleep, then I think on them. And
I see.
I always sleep sideways, and I think so. I come in already because it was aching, and now I've slept on them.
Yeah.
So I always come in, but they are getting better. Not the pain, but they're clearly getting stronger.
If there are any bros out there for sleeping tips, we're open for the sleeping tips, right? Obviously, so you sleep on your shoulders.
Yeah, all the time.
I'm open for any tips.
Yeah, man.
Right. So arch in the back, and do you have any shoulder that's stronger than the other? You think?
My right shoulder, I think.
But does that play out in the lift at all, you think, or?
Yeah, it's
More-
almost always my left shoulder that gets, in not only in
Right.
in any kind
Right, but you have old where you damaged your hand to some extent.
Yeah.
And that's why the gloves help you. Is that?
Yeah,
Sometimes you
I
put
don't
those
know.
gloves on?
I think so. Just like in the middle of my hand, it hurts.
You
But
cut
yeah,
you cut like your tendons, and
all of my tendons. Yeah, but I can deadlift though. I can hold the.
Yeah.
but that's
So I don't
because
know.
it's a different force. The force is on your fingers rather than on the palm.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
did they actually repair your like reattach them?
Yeah, they started going up, and then they pull them down, and then reattach them.
How did they reattach with what? Like with
They
stitches?
sewed them. Yeah,
Right.
Sewed it all up.
Right. And those stitches just dissolved or whatever?
Eventually, yeah, and all the ones over there.
So it's like tendon to tendon connection?
Yeah, and it's actually
Not at
the
the-
tendons are stuck to my skin
Oh, they're stuck to your skin.
because of where they sewed them. Like
So normally
there's scar
tendons
tissue.
float under your skin, do
Yeah,
they?
yeah. So my hands move with my tendons.
Oh, so your skin moves with your
Yeah,
tendons.
like you can't move that bit of skin.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Wow. That's crazy.
That's what you get when you try and punch me.
That's what you get when you try to punch blubber.
He wasn't blubber then. He was like 4.
Child abuse, bro. I gave him the rope-a-dope.
Gotcha. So tips on, I guess, on the arching of the back. That's really it then.
I think form just in general.
Yeah,
Form in general.
and I think form for as they say, the stabilizer muscles, because
Yeah.
like we tend
Those
to,
mythical stabilizer
exactly
muscles.
we tend to do that as
Yeah.
we go up.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like whatever gets it up there
Yeah.
is what's happening.
So what's your favorite part?
Your favorite part of the incline?
Yeah.
Favorite part is probably that first rep
Yeah.
where you've brought it up and then you bring it down and you wonder in your head, am I going to be able to get it up? And then you actually get it up. That's my favorite part. But my least favorite part are the last reps. The last reps
Yeah.
where, I don't know, at some stage in that 4th or 5th rep, you go down and you think, man, I'm not going to get up.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not going to get up. And then you push it, and I stall at least. I stall, and I think, you got to push, and I stall, and I push, and I stall, and I push.
You diesel
and,
trucker.
And I eventually get there, but that's probably. But my weakness, as far as my weakness, I think, like you guys, I arch my back.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like you said, I think it's because we're so close to the floor.
Yeah.
Do you think if our legs were dangling?
I don't think they should be dangling. So with flat
You
bench.
can't lift up if you
Yeah.
higher up, eh?
Oh
You
yeah,
won't
because
need
it's like a
Yeah.
bicycle.
Yeah.
So with flat bench, if you watch the powerlifters, and I was listening to him, he's like, he uses his feet every rep. He pushes because you have to make your body so tight.
Intention or
And because we incline, we make our body tight, but it goes up. And I don't know. I've only seen flat bench. I haven't really looked into this.
gotcha. So you reckon if we do it there, we
It might
stand
be
a
better.
chance?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it next time then.
It helps loads. Do you have more confidence when there's someone spotting you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. That's why every time I think when I'm gonna do something that I'm scared of, I say, "You got me, right? You got me, right?" Because I have those doubts, and I think this is gonna fall on me, or I'm not gonna be able to do it. And when I was working out by myself, I couldn't. You know, I was too scared.
Yeah.
Even if I struggle with just one, I'd be like, put it back. Like if I struggle just with one, I'd put it. Whereas with here, I'll say I'll struggle with one. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another one.
Yeah.
And even if you guys are doing 50% of the pull in the last one, it's something at least.
Have you ever dropped one on you? Any weight?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Yeah,
It
but you
sucks.
have, right?
It sucks.
Yeah. That must be scary.
But yet you still increased when you were doing it by yourself.
A little bit, yeah. But yeah.
And what kind of benefits are you finding? At least in the chest exercises.
In the chest
Can
exercise.
you feel it in your everyday life?
Yeah, I think so. So when I play with the kids, if I'm like if they're gonna ride my back, I can put all of them on and I can get myself up. That's a little tidbit. But
Yeah.
also I think just they say that if you can't carry your wife, then you can't protect her or something like that. And my wife is my same height. And when we first got married, let me see, I was like 170 pounds.
Yeah.
So what is that? That's like in the 80 range.
Yeah, it's like,
isn't it?
Yeah, 85, 84.
Yeah, 84, 85. And she was, I don't know, like 130 or something like that. So I only had like 40 pounds on her. And I couldn't lift her. I couldn't lift her.
Like that.
I couldn't like carry her for a long period of time. Like I could, like she could fall on my arms and I could like hold her for a little bit. But if I were gonna walk and carry her across the field, I couldn't.
Did you never do that newlywed thing where you carry?
I did. So yeah. So I carried through the threshold, and then I was like, "That's enough." I went through it, and I was like on the floor. Yeah, but the real tradition is you go through the threshold, you go all the way to the bed, and you put her on the bed, right? But I couldn't. So it helps. I mean, when you do chest, it does arms as well and triceps, and it's helped with that. It's helped with that. Yeah.
Cool. Because you were saying that the baptism, that you the deadlifts.
Oh yeah. Because I think before, because if you're just baptizing a normal person like without if you're just doing this without water, it's easy.
Yeah.
But then when they get in the water, you have to push through the water.
Yeah.
It would really strain your back.
Yeah.
And I felt like the mechanics of bending your knee and then exercising your back and everything, it really helped. Deadlift, yeah. So for you ministers out there, or deadlift.
Prime Minister tip.
Yeah.